The starting pitcher today is
Adam Van Doren. This kid's real tricky like with his pitches, Sonny. So watch out.
Here comes Pete Wheeler, first up to bat. The target goes up, and the throw. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
From the stretch, and the offering. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Dominic Hoskins steps up. Runner on first. No outs. From the windup, fires. Strike one. Breaks for it.
This team likes to run, Sonny.
He's safe. They have a runner on second with nobody out. From the stretch, and the throw. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That's a slow roller.
He singles it out. Debbie Nagasawa steps up to bat. From the windup, the pitch. Strike one.
Tries to steal.
Slides into second.
You gotta keep your toes in this game, Sonny.
Lands on second. And there are runners at second and third. Nobody out. From the windup and the offering. A long one and deep. That makes their first run of the day. And makes the triple. And they've scratched out another run. And it goes out of play. Runners take two bases. Comes to the plate.
This kid's gonna be patient and wait for the right pitch.
Here's the motion. The pitch. That was ball one. With nobody out. He comes center and the throw. Ground ball.
That's a slow roller.
Steps up, runner on first, no outs. Ready now, throws it. Strike! The runner goes. Slides into second.
They're putting the game in motion, Sonny.
They have a runner on second, no outs. Ready now, and the offering. Ground ball.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Sophie Meyer comes to the plate. Runners on first and second. No outs. Here's the windup and the delivery. Strike!
That kid was frozen.
0-1. He's ready now. Here's the pitch. Swings. Smacked one into right center field. She's gonna play it off the wall. They got another one. That's the kind of hustling I like to see. They got another one. That's the way to get things done. Ruth Prout steps up
looking to make a name for themselves. Runner on first, with nobody out. We're in for some excitement with Maria Luna pitching. She kicks, fires. That was ball one. Here's the windup, the delivery. Swing. Chopper to third. That'll keep you on your toes. Goes for the slide. She's safe. Ryan Vanderhoek comes to the plate. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny. Runners on first and second. No outs. Here's the motion. She delivers. A swing. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. She's out of there. She's safe. Next batter, Tony Del Vecchio. Runners at the corner. One out. She's ready. The delivery. Strike. There he goes. Living on the edge. Takes the stretch. Pitch on the way. The swing. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. They got another one. That's the kind of hustling I like to see. Pete Wheeler steps in. Runners on first and second. The target goes up, fires. Strike! Here's the motion. Fires. Ball one. 1-1. Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. Lined back. Oops. That's not graceful, and it's an out. He's out of there. Now pitching, Dominic Hoskins. Adam Van. He winds the pitch. A swing, strike. Nasty. Takes the stretch, fires. Strike two, nobody out. Into the motion, pitch on the way. Ground ball, takes the dive. That's not gonna do it. Safe at first. Chico Papa. The windup and delivers. Strike! There he goes, over to second. He's out of there. Ready now, the delivery. Swing. Back toward the outfield, runs over. Takes the dive, she chokes. Quick throw to second, and he flubbed it. Tell me that just didn't happen. That was, how should I put it? Pathetic. Steps up, one out. He comes center and delivers. That was ball one. 1-0. Ready now, he throws it. Swing. Sliced it. 1-1. The windup cuts to the plate. Swung on. Another strike. Now that's what I'm putting. Into the windup, the 1-2 pitch. And hit. Maria Luna up. He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. Strike. Tries to steal. A bit off target there. The throw to second. Safe. Here's a throw to third. And he's safe. Throws it to second.
They have a runner on second. 2 outs. The windup cuts to the plate. Swung on. Strike! Nice pitch there. That was a right hook. From the windup and the offering. And he has fanned the batter. Somebody's gonna need a chiropractor. And that'll do it in the first. Dominic Hoskins steps up. From the windup, the delivery, the swing. Ground ball, that's a slow roller. And that's an out. Well, Debbie Nuggets, the fabulous Gooch, predicts this kid is going places. Takes her stretch and the delivery. Low, ball 1. Takes her stretch and the offering. Smacked one into right center field. I don't know if that one's coming down. And she's out. Attempts to tip. From the windup and the offering. Strike 1. Looks like a good pitch to me. And the count is 0-1. The windup throws it. Low and away. The windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's a foul. And the count is 1-2. From the windup, here's the pitch. Swinging. Ground ball. That one took a chunk out of the ground. PJ Sharif steps up. Here's the windup and the pitch. Ball 1. He steals. Rides into second. Living on the edge. And makes it to second. They have a runner on second. 2 outs. The target goes up. She delivers. Strike! And the count is 1-1. She's set. She delivers. A swing. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller. And the runner scores! You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. Sophie Meyer steps up. This girl's got one thing on her mind. Getting a hit. Runner on first. 2 outs. Takes the stretch. The delivery. Low and inside. 1-0. Into the windup, the delivery. A swing, and belted. That was a round tripper, folks. Aloha means goodbye, baby. Let's see what this kid can do. Into the windup, here's the pitch. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. I guarantee that kid doesn't feel too good about making an out, Sonny. Faye Dawson steps up to bat. No outs. Ready now, and the offering. High, ball 1. 1-0. The windup. Here's the pitch. Strike!
That was a left hook. 1-1. From the stretch, the 1-1 pitch. Chopper to third, and he dives. Oh no! Missed it, and he goes after it. The throw. Waving that bat around like it was a toothpick. Runner on first. Nobody out. Here's the windup. Cuts to the plate. Strike! Slow left hook. Yikes. I'm glad. Oh! He's ready now. Fires. A swing. Strike! Pulls out the slow ball. And from the windup. Fires. And that's strike. Steps out. The target goes up, and the throw. Ground ball. And he dives. He's got it now. Straight to first. She's out. And over to third. She's safe. Tina for time out. He sets, and the offering. Strike one. Solid right hook. You could really hurt your arm throwing like that. Right. Two. He winds, and the throw. The swing. Oh. The windup, and delivers. Steve. And that'll. Ryan, let's see what this kid can do. Here's the windup, the pitch, the swing. Ground ball up the first baseline. That's a slow roller. Next batter, Tony Del Vecchio. Runner on first. The stretch. Pitch on the way. High, ball one. If she leaves another one hanging like that, it's gonna get knocked out of the park. 1-0. Into the windup, fires. Swinging. A long drive. Steps in. From the windup, throws it. Ball one. The batter got a free shoe shine there. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. The windup. Here's the pitch. The swing. Ground ball up the first baseline. That's a slow roller. He's safe. Dominic Hoskins comes to the plate. They really need a hit here, Sonny. 3 on. No outs. The stretch and the delivery. Ball one. 1-0. The target goes up, cuts to the plate. An undergrounder. My, oh my. All I can say is, I can dig it, baby. Oh, yeah. They got another one. Ball is still in play. And the runner scores. And he comes in to score. That's what you call a momentum shifter. Debbie Nagasawa steps up to bat. Into the motion and the offering. The swing and drove one deep. And that's your ground rule double. Into
to second with a standing double. And they've scratched out another run. Vinny the Goot, loving that.
Now pitching, Tina Herrera.
According to the team press guide, when she's not pitching, this girl likes to ride motorcycles. You go, girl.
From the stretch, and the offering. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. Slides into third.
Youch, that's gotta hurt.
PJ Sharif steps up. Runners on first and third, with nobody out. From the windup, the delivery. Strike! Attempts the steal.
You gotta keep your toes in this game, Sonny.
And there are runners at second and third, with nobody out. Takes the stretch and delivers. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
They got another one. And it goes out of play. Runners take two bases. Sophie Meyer steps up.
This girl looks like she's all business out there.
And there are runners at second and third, with nobody out. She's ready, fires. Strike! And the count is 0-1. Takes her stretch. Here's the pitch. Ground ball, sent him scrambling. Ruth Prout comes to the plate. Now this kid's got style. Takes the stretch. She delivers. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That'll keep you on your toes.
She's out. He scores and makes it to third. She kicks. She delivers. Strike! The runner goes.
You gotta keep your toes in this game, Sonny.
The target goes up, pitch on the way, swing. Ground ball up the first baseline. Sent him scrambling. He scores!
Now that's defense, Sonny.
Next batter, Tony Del Vecchio. Split is runners at the corners. One out. She kicks. She delivers. That's a foul. And the count is 0-1. She's ready. Pitch on the way. Strike! Breaks for it. Slides into second.
Living on the edge.
And he is safe. And there are runners at second and third. One out. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. High, ball one.
She just missed on that one.
And the count is 1-2. Into the motion, cuts to the plate. Thanks one. And they give up another run.
Now that's defense, Sonny.
Ball's out of play. All runners advance two. Pete Wheeler. Into the windup, pitch on the way. A swing, fouled one back. And there are runners at second and third. One out. From the stretch, pitch on the way. A swing, just foul. And the count is 0-2. Here's the windup, cuts to the plate. Third strike. That's it. Here's the motion. Pitch on the way. Popped it up. And that's an out. Runner's left. Linda pop. No outs. From the windup. Throws it. Swinging. Ground ball. Easy play for her. First. From the stretch. And delivers. Strike. Into the motion and the offering. Strike. The target goes up. He throws it. Ground ball. Got it. And the throw to first. He sets. Throws it. That pitch was all over the place.
Whoa, you could put an eye out with that thing.
2 outs. He sets. Here's the pitch. The swing. It's fouled back. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And drove one deep. Runs over to it. Home run! Comes to the plate. Here's the motion and the offering. Ground ball. Takes the dive, up with it. Tosses it over to first. Out! That's all, folks. That's it for the third inning. The Giants have the lead. No. The stretch. Here's the pitch. Swinging. Popped it up. She's out. Comes to 1 out. Takes the stretch, cuts to the plate. Strike 1. 0-1. Takes her stretch and the delivery. That was ball 1. And the count is 1-1. The windup. She delivers. Strike! And the count is 1-2. The stretch. The pitch. That was ball 2.
The batter got a free shoe shine there.
2-2. Takes her stretch and the delivery. That was ball 3. Ready now, the 3-2 pitch. And there's ball 4. He got a walk.
Nice pitch there.
PJ. Ready now, here's the pitch. Strike! Makes the break. And the runner is safe.
A bold move by the manager, Sonny.
They have a runner on second. 1 out. She's set. She delivers. The swing. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
Sophie Meyer.
I feel a hit coming, Sonny.
1 out. From the windup, fires. Strike! She's ready. She delivers. Swinging. Back toward the outfield. And the runner scores! The runner is safe on third. Ruth Proud.
I gave this kid some pointers in batting practice. Let's see if it pays off. 1 out. The target goes up and delivers. Strike! Breaks for it. Living on the edge. And there are runners at second and third. 1 out. The target goes up, cuts to the plate. Ground ball, that's a slow roller. Ryan Vanderhoek steps up to bat. 3 on. 1 out. Now pitching, Chico Pappas. This boy can flat out pitch, Sonny, and I hear he can bake a mean sweet potato pie, too. Ready now, cuts to the plate. Strike! And the count is 0-1. He's ready now, and the pitch. A swing. Plug your ears, it's a screaming line drive. You'd scream too if you were hit that hard, let me tell you. Safe. Safe. And the runner scores. That's the kind of hustling I like to see. Next batter, Tony Del. Runners at the corners. 1 out. Into the windup, cuts to the plate. That was ball 1. Breaks for it. This team likes to run, Sonny. Into the windup, he throws it. Strike! And there are runners at second and third. 1 out. Here's the motion. The 1-1 pitch. Strike! And the count is 1-2. Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Lined back. Score! You can never have too many runs in this league, Sonny. And he comes in to score. Now that's defense, Sonny. Pete Wheeler's runner on first. 1 out. Into the windup, cuts to the plate. Strike! Tries to steal. And a slide. A bold move by the manager, Sonny. And makes it to second. They have a runner on second. 1 out. He's ready now. The delivery. Swung on. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. And he's out. Well, that's the way the cookie floats, Sonny. Dominic Hoskins steps up to bat. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny. They have a runner on second. 2 outs. Into the windup and delivers. Ground ball. That'll keep you on your toes. He's out of there. Ooh, that's too bad. 1 left on. The Giants look huge today. Maria, no. The windup. The delivery. Strike 1. 0-1. Ready now, and the pitch. Swinging. Tattoos that one. Jumps and misses it. And he goes after it. The throw to second. Zings it to first. And she's safe. Nobody. He's ready now. Cuts to the plate. Swinging. Ground ball. She's all over it. That's an out. rBBL Hendricks steps up to... He comes center. The pitch. Swinging. Smacked one left of center. On the run. And he dives. No good. And makes it. He's out of there. The throw to second. She's safe. Steps up. 2 outs. Ready now. Fires. Swings. Ground ball. Oh no! Missed it. Thanks for that lesson on gravity. And she's safe.
to first. Couldn't get a handle on that one.
Tell me that just didn't happen.
Tina, this kid, 2 outs. From the windup, pitch on the way, a swing, ground ball, and he dives up with it. The throw to first base. Say goodbye, 'cause she's out. That'll bring him to a halt in this inning. And the 4th inning's over. 2 left on. The Giants look huge today. Debbie Nuggets. He's ready now. The delivery. Strike! From the stretch, he throws it. High, ball 1.
He really got up in the kitchen with that one.
The stretch, the pitch. That was ball 2, with nobody out. He comes center, the 2-1 pitch. Ball 3, 3-1. Ready now, cuts to the plate. Low and inside, and that's a walk. Comes to the plate. Runner on first. No outs. From the windup, the pitch. Swung on. Foul ball. And the count is 0-1. Here's the windup, the pitch. Strike! That kid was frozen. 0-2. He winds and delivers. That was ball 1. 1-2. Here's the motion. The 1-2 pitch. That's a foul. And the count is 1-2. Here's the windup. The 1-2 pitch. Chopper to third. That's a slow roller. Slides into second. And the runner is safe. P.J. Sharif comes to the plate.
I wouldn't want to meet this kid in a dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet him in a light alley neither.
Alleys are scary. The stretch. He throws it. The swing. She steals. Runner is on first and second. Nobody out. The stretch. And delivers. Strike!
What is he waiting for?
0-2. Into the windup and delivers. A long drive. And he advances 2 bases on a ground rule double. They got another one.
Now that's defense, Sonny.
Into second with a standing double. Sophie Meyer steps up. He comes center and the delivery. That was a ball. And there are runners at second and third. No outs. Here's the windup and the throw. Strike! 1-1. Now pitching.
This kid could be real intimidating like out there on the...
Here's the windup. The 1-1 pitch. A long drive.
Whoa, Nelly!
I think we need a new baseball.
Somebody's been eating their vegetables.
Ruth Prout steps up with nobody out. motion. Pitch on the way. Strike! From the stretch, she delivers. Chopper to third. Sent him scrambling. And the runner is safe. Ryan Vanderhoek steps up to bat. Runner on first, with nobody out. She's set. Pitch on the way. Strike one. Breaks for it.
That kid's got some nerve, Sonny. I like that.
They have a runner on second, with nobody out. Into the windup, the pitch. A swing. Ground ball.
That one took a chunk out of the ground.
And it's an out.
That kid was out like a mullet.
Next batter, Tony Delvecchio. Runner on third. One out. The windup. Here's the pitch. That was ball one. 1-0. She's set, and the offering. A swing. He's out of there. Hard hit grounder through the hole and into left. Wheelies. 2 outs. She kicks. She delivers. That was ball one. 1-0. Into the motion and the delivery. That was ball two. The target goes up and the throw. High, ball three. From the windup and the throw. Ball four. Stroll down the first baseline.
That's the old stuff.
Dominic Hoskins steps up to bat. The fabulous Gooch predicts this kid is going places. Runners on first and third. 2 outs. Here's the motion. She delivers. That was a ball.
Looks like we got a little control problem.
Tries to steal.
Living on the edge.
Into the motion, cuts to the plate. Low, ball two. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. Takes the stretch and the offering. Ground ball up the first baseline.
That'll keep you on your toes.
Debbie Nagasawa steps up.
Let's see what this kid can do.
The bases are loaded. 2 outs. The windup and the pitch. Low, ball one. She kicks and the offering. Ball two. Ready now, throws it. A swing. Grounded into center field.
That's a slow roller.
And that's an out. Halfway through the inning. Linda Potter. He winds and the delivery. Swings. Ground ball, and he grabs it to first. Out. He sets. Pitch on the way. Swung on. Ground ball. He's got it. The target goes up and the pitch. That was ball one. He's ready now. The pitch. Strike!
Nice pitch there. Get that.
He comes center. Pitch on the way.
and drove one deep. He's going back. Takes the dive, didn't quite make it. The toss. Couldn't quite cut the mustard on that one. Steps up, one out. He's ready now, and the pitch. Low and away. He comes center, and the delivery. Swing. Ground ball. Runners on first and second. One. He winds. Here's the pitch. Swing. And belted. He goes over. And makes a great catch. Out. Throws it to second. Safe. Lays out. Couldn't get a handle on that one. Oh, that. Maria Luna. This kid's one tough cookie, Sonny. From the stretch. Cuts to the plate. Hop fly. Jumps up. Got it. Nice one. Out. That'll bring him to a halt in this inning. And that's the end of the fifth. Steps up to... From the windup and the delivery. Grounder to short. That one took a chunk out of the ground. Here's the motion. Here's the pitch. Strike one. Makes the break. They're putting the game in motion, Sonny. And the runner is safe. Takes the stretch. The delivery. Ground ball. That's a slow roller. He's out of there. They have a run. One out. Into the windup. The pitch. Strike. The stretch. Fires. A swing. Popped it up. It was so high, I lost sight of it. She's out of there. Ruth's proud. I wouldn't want to meet this kid in the dark alley. I wouldn't want to meet too. The stretch. She delivers. Swing. Chopper to third. Sent him scrambling. Ryan Vanderhoek. The windup and delivers. Strike one. He steals. Slides in. Now that's what I call hustle. You gotta keep your toes in this game, Sonny. And there are runners at second and third. 2 outs. Into the motion and the throw. The swing. That's a foul. 0-2. She kicks. And the offering. Strike. Caught looking. Runners left on second and third. The Giants have the lead so far. Faye Dawson comes to the plate. He's ready now, and the throw. Ball one, and the count is 1-0. He sets. Here's the pitch. Swings. Lays out. Ground ball up the first baseline. Not gonna make it. That's it for her. He comes center. The pitch. That was ball one. 1 out. From the windup and the pitch. Ball two. He sets. Throws it. A swing. Just foul. From the stretch, the 2-1 pitch. High. He winds and the pitch. A swing. Ground ball. 1 out.
and delivers. Strike! Say goodbye to another hitter. Ready now, cuts to the plate. A swing, ground ball, right to the pitcher. The toss, that's it for her. They are turned away in this inning. The Giants get the W today. 26-1. Everybody's so excited on the field, they're jumping up and down. Even the parents out in the stands are dancing around out there. I think I even saw somebody's dog leaping in the air. Until next time, this is Sunny Day for Vinny the Gooch and the whole Backyard Gang. So long!